Hi. So here in this project, I've been working here for a quite long time, and I've been doing freelance tasks for this project here. I have made so much stuff here that it's hard to list, but basically I have revamped a great part of the code that was not working or working badly, and it was lagging. This game was lagging, but well, this is not happening anymore. One of the features I have created here was the character behavior, so I can see how he will behave, and also with the animations. The animation states are programmed, but I don't have the animations to make it to work perfectly, because this is a placeholder project where I have just the code and some necessary stuff into it. The real project is not here. So here is where I code and send it to the client, and he will use it on his project. So then I need to have everything here well organized, so he can easily copy and paste everything I have done. One of the things here is I have done is to implement their inventory system, and another one was making the character be able to click and use the mouse for any other reason. We have some reasons here to use this, but so you can, this is don't look much, but well, we can use the mouse. And they have different camera modes, like this is the third person, and this is another camera, then another camera, then another camera, and then I can go back to the third person camera depending on how it will behave. And as you can see, I'm not using the mouse, I'm just using the keyboard, but it also supports controller. Then you can change how your character will behave and how your game will behave with it. Then on third person again. And if I have a weapon equipped, like this one, whenever you have a weapon, it will go to third person, and then it will be on the previous camera that you had before, just first a third person for aiming weapons. And the camera is like this. It's not good because the system, you have to make a twitch to handle the camera, and it is for each weapon. And since this is not the main project, I have not added this, so it's looking like this. But if you adjust, it's a easy adjust, you can just do it. And those boxes here, they are boxes for effect. Let's say here I walk into a trap, and this trap will poison my character. So I was poisoned for a time, a short period, and it have stopped it. And if I come here and I keep doing it, my character is poisoned for a longer period of a time, but it always go off. It can play a particle and also to display. This particle and sound is if you want the character to, you know when you are bleeding, and then you have those particles and all those stuff. The same of it will count when you take a hit. So this hit is handled by the same thing that handles this, so it's well performed. We can do everything like this. And my bullets here, I have made it like a merge with all I have done with this inventory system. So my bullets here, it's their logic, but it's my bullet. It will handle different materials and different surfaces. So it will detect which is the surface he had made this hit, and then it will apply the damage, the effects, and everything based on the surfaces. It can also ricochet and do other stuff as well. Another thing is the melee damage. The melee damage came already here, but I have made a few changes. So it can also apply into the enemy, and it will trace it differently. And it will also do the animation based on the surfaces, and those are the loots when you kill an enemy. I will display here with, and this is how the enemy is tracing the damage. As you can see here, this red line is the trace that it is doing. As you can see, it's only on the weapon where it cuts. So it works for all the melee weapons. If I'm here, it won't hit. If I hit his palm, it won't hit. You see? But if I come here, it will hit me. But if I'm here, nothing happens. It also avoids the case where he's not attacking, so I didn't take the damage. And it is also, it is triggered by the animation. You trigger when you want to do this and when you don't. So you can change in the code, you can change elsewhere when you start the trace to give the player the damage or not. This is very easily specified if you want and need this. Another thing that I did here was this grenade. So whenever you fire this grenade here, it will do the explosion, and it will apply the physics and all the stuff, whatever, and apply the damage where it should apply into. This is being development, but this is our puzzle. This is our puzzles. So if I try to open a door with a puzzle or anything with a puzzle, you can imagine any kind of combinations to be made, but this is very simple, but also very customizable. And then I can just come here to interact with which is the button that I want to activate and press the button to check. In this case, this is wrong, so it won't work. Then I have both of them activated, and then I have activated fully this object triggered by something else. Then I can activate this. And now I can go to this thing here, and you see the ball have exploded. It means with this puzzle solved, triggered by another object, this another object will make this trigger. Then I can do this one, else I can't. Then I need to be in here waiting by this. Something may happen. Let's say my character here is not there anymore. Then you see the interaction has been interrupted. But if I come here again and interact again, it will continue the interaction. And if I come here again, it will always continue. And this dash here is a directional dash, and it don't take damage while dashing. You see dodging, so I have dodged this attack. There's another one here, it won't display, but I'm blocking. You see, instead of my health, I'm losing the blue one. The blue one there, it's kind of a shield for this thing here. If you want more information, follow them. But this is blocked, and I can push the enemy. See, he was pushing. I can only push a enemy if I am blocking. Then I blocking, push, blocking, push. He will take a stagger for a period of time, and some other stuff will happen, but only if I'm blocking I can push them. Then after some time the this shield will restore, or you need to take a potion or any kind of anything else. And the same thing here. This object, once it's finished, it will trigger another object or not, and then continue the progress in the game. Another thing here that I have built is this item customization. So if you have a full set, you can just have a full set, and then it will apply the full set into the character, or make it the default. You can also remove parts and also add it again. Want to add the gloves? Oh, it's not default. This is default. Okay. The hair, I don't have another one. Then I would add the jacket, add the necklace. The belt, it's already in, so we'll add the shoe back. But if I remove the shoe and remove the jacket, and I can also of course change number and apply, it will apply into the game, and you can, this will be saved for you. This interaction that I have made here for this object with this object and this object, as you can see, when I aim into it, it show the name. Those interactions here have been made globally, so I can interact with this thing, with another thing, and I can interact with an NPC to start talking with him. It works for everything. These interactions handle any kind of situation. Oh, and also there's not just those overtime damages. Those effects here, they are another kind of effects. I have buffs, debuffs, and overtime damages for any kind of things here. Like those enemy here can hit me, and I can also be stunned, so I can't do some stuff because I'm in stun state. And basically this is all I have done. There's a lot on the background of it that I have done, but can't show you the background of it. Those are the results. I'm still doing some stuff. This here that I'm doing, it will be a lockpick. So this is just the start of it. It's just the first part, because when I turn this will be kind of the main one. You know, when you are on Skyrim, we have this thing that we need to move. This is it. And then once it's done, I will record it.